Hey guys, Ryan Biddulph here, blogging from paradise in beautiful New York City. We're downtown, south of Midtown, really cool area of the city for another week. So we're enjoying a lovely house sit in a glam apartment. One piece of blogging advice I see being bandied about regularly, and it's poor advice, really bad advice, outright, for picking your blogging niche. You have so many bloggers confused about what niche should I pick, what should I blog about. And you have some folks who tell them, blog about whatever you're good at. Or blog whatever you're good at. So whatever you're good at, whatever skills you've developed, that's your blogging niche. Now, if you were to apply that, you wouldn't give any thought to what makes your heart sing, what feels the most fun, what feels the most enjoyable, what you have a love for, a passion for. You would just think about the past. Because in most cases at least, most of us who we aren't born with some skills, prescient talent, we develop skills over time and we become good at things. So in my case, if I were to pick a niche based on what I am good at, I would blog about being a security guard because I'm good at that. And I'm also good at being an office worker. I'm good at forecasting, meteorology, which I still do enjoy on some level, but you kind of get the idea. Doing what you're good at or blogging that niche, picking that niche to blog about when people offer you advice, so many times that pulls you back to a past that you've outgrown. And the past is really an illusion anyway. There's really only the moment. So when you're thinking about, okay, what am I good at? What have I developed? In what area have I developed these skills? I'm really good at it. And people offer this advice a lot, and it's just, I want to say it's outright asinine, but it's not good advice in a lot of cases because what you're good at and what's most fun to you, for a lot of people, are two very different things. And sometimes there's not that differentiation, that separation. You're just thinking, well, I'm good at this. Yeah, I could do this well. Something that may be fun to you, maybe you haven't devoted much of your attention and energy to it, but if you did, you become really good at that. And I'm kind of like that with blogging. And technically can't become good at traveling, but I didn't have that traveling experience. It wasn't something I really knew about that I could discuss freely before I hit the road 5.5 years ago. But I discovered through following my fun, doing things that made my heart sing, that I felt really passionate about, that I really love blogging, and I love traveling. God bless you, Kelly. And I could mix the two. That's all right. This is how we do things here. And I could mix the two, and it might keep coming because it's pretty warm and dusty in here today. Well, not really dusty per se, but warm and dry in the apartment, which is nice. Climate controlled. I was looking at the seal on the window. So if that's the case, these are two things I really love. I'm going to give my attention and energy to what's most fun when I talk about what can you gab about all day long. Blog about it. Like, blog your fun. That's your niche. That's the niche you want to pick. I gave my attention and energy to blogging and traveling over the course of years because it was fun to me, and naturally I became a much more skilled blogger. So now I am quote-unquote good at blogging. I'm proficient, pretty damn good with creating these videos. In the beginning it was very uncomfortable for me, but then over time I'm like, wow, I really have fun doing this, expressing myself creatively, looking into a camera, looking away from it sometimes too, and bullshitting. Just talking about blogging, talking about my travels sometimes too, talking about personal development, inspiration. These are things that are fun to me. So I didn't start out with the idea that I'd be good on camera. And I hated how I looked and I hated how I sounded, like most people the first time they see themselves on video. But there was that little spark, even in the uncomfortable emotions, the uncomfortable feelings, the limiting beliefs that said, this is pretty fun to express myself creatively because I like to talk. I'm not as shy as I thought I once was, and I'm definitely not like that now. This was years ago. I went through that metamorphosis. So I integrated video into my blog. And I picked the niche I picked because it was authentic and it was my life, blogging from paradise, how to retire to a life of island hopping through smart blogging. But it seemed like it was fun to me. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't it be fun to talk about that and to build that brand up? And here we are. That's how you pick a niche. Don't pick a niche based upon what you're good at, because in some cases, and really a lot of cases, that could be very different from what really makes your heart sing. And being good at something is one of those conditional things again. It's like, okay, I've developed my skills in this area. Really good at teaching. I'm really good at counseling. Really good at whatever. Let me apply that to this blog and let's make some money out of it. And that's that really success strangling, conditional minded energy that mucks everything up and that makes blogging a struggle. That will guarantee that you run into burnout because you're not blogging from your heart, your divine center. You're not doing it from a space of absolute fun that helps detach you more and more from the outcomes. You're doing the exact reverse thing. You're blogging outcomes based. That's your energy. And you're like, well, I'm good at this, so then I'll be good at blogging. No. If you really have fun doing what you're good at, or you have fun first, and then you develop your skills from that area, then you're good to go. The question to ask if you're picking a blogging niche is, what is most fun to me? What can I really talk about all day long? That's the energy that literally creates the blogging niche. Because people will respond to you energetically. They'll reflect back to you your passion, your love, your fun. It's that fun quotient I talk about. And so if you're thinking about picking a blogging niche, don't follow the advice of others. What are you good at? You'd be good at this. You should blog about that. No. Nobody else can tell you what your greatest joy is, what your greatest fun is. Only you know that. And if you want to find it, spend a lot more time in a quiet room, sit there and quiet, and just put the question out there to the universe. Like, hey, I mean, I know in my heart, but sometimes my ego, the monkey mind blocks it. What am I good at? No. What am I good at? What should make sense? No. Don't pick a niche based on what's going to make money or where there's a need or a demand. Again, it's going to make your mind go nuts because it goes against so much business advice. But if you just ask yourself, what do I have most fun talking about? And you sit there, you'll know. You'll know. We all do. What do you most love? What topic just courses through your veins? It's just in you. That's it. That's your blogging niche. That is the niche you want to pick. You create the niche with your fun, passionate energy when you really invest 100%. And it'll be easy to invest 100%, to throw all of your juice into the venture when you just really have fun doing it, because then the work, quote unquote, the fun is the reward and everything else is extra. And that's the exact energetic space you want to come from to really rock it out. So that's it for today, guys. Are you looking to pick a blogging niche right now? Thinking, what niche should I go into? Maybe you started a blog, you're kind of sick of it, your energy's not there, or you've had some success with it, but you're like, I want to start another blog maybe now, niche out a little bit, and you're kind of wrestling with that question. Should I go into something I'm good at, or what else should I do? So think about this one today. Leave me a comment below, share this video with all your friends. Chop, chop, chop. And until next time, enjoy paradise.